Next, we move on to Prashant Kishore, sir. Prashant Kishore, first when he met Stalin, he says, then the old video is out now. He says, then Stalin was 64, the youth wing leader who never knew to talk in English or Hindi. Obviously, Prashant Kishore didn't know Tamil. So what he said was he had a translator to mediate between Stalin and him. And now we know Stalin's aspirations to become the prime minister. And also Prashant Kishore, later he says that Stalin had become such a fan of Prashant Kishore that he called Prashant Kishore. We know how 380 crores have been changed hands. And then he called Prashant Kishore to strategize 2021 elections that we all know. And now, same Prashant Kishore, now he has condemned the speech of Seeman, asking about why these North Indian laborers are coming into Tamil Nadu, for which Prashant Kishore has asked, he has said, why no action is taken against Seeman in this government? The irony is, it is the same Stalin that he supported and made him come to power. Now he himself is perplexed. Why Seeman's speeches have not been recorded, or recorded in the sense have not gone to the extent of, arresting him. These his speeches are condemnable, and why this government, which he supported, has not taken any actions against Seema. It's a paradox, isn't it? From where to where, from where he started, and now he is recognizing what's happening in Tamil Nadu. It is same Prashant Kishore who supported Stalin to come to power after 10 years break. What's your take on this?
Yes, because as far as with regard to Prashant Kishore, he is only a political broker. And Telugu Desam Party's chief, Chandrababu Naidu, the ex-chief minister of Andhra Pradesh, he had rightly remarked about this Prashant Kishore as a dacoit. That is the word used by Chandrababu Naidu. But because he has been deceiving all the political leaders. But the political leaders should realize the fact that it is the people who is going to elect the leaders as the chief minister, as the prime minister. It is only about what is that people, government by the people, for the people, of the people. It is elected only by the people. What brokers like Prashant Kishore can do. So people in Tamil Nadu, they have been voting by getting 4,000 or 5,000. That money can play a big role in people's world. But not Prashant Kishore. What can he do? He has been deceiving all the political leaders. That is what once, if you see the video, you can very well know that Prashant Kishore has been remarking about Stalin a few years ago. That he's not good, he's unfit, he's not fit for anything. Stalin is not fit for anything. That is what Prashant Kishore had remarked. He said he doesn't know English, he doesn't know Hindi. Even at the age of 65, he happens to be the youth wing, leader of the youth wing of DMK party. This is what he has been criticizing against Stalin. But the same Prashant Kishore, after accepting 300 crores or 380 crores, as you said, and he was trying to see that Mr. Stalin has been elected as the chief minister. Now he has put some accusation against Mr. Seeman, seeking the arrest of Seeman. We do not concur with the view of Seeman about the North Indian laborers. He had used some, harsh remarks against the North Indian laborers. We do not agree. He says that they should be arrested, they should be sent inside the prison. This is all we should not concur with the view of Seeman. But why case has been registered against Seeman after a long pause? Already case was registered under some sections. And after Prashant Kishore had given posting in the Twitter, Stalin government is now modifying the sections, and they have registered some strong sections against Seeman. But what I'm feeling is that this is a drama by Prashant Kishore and Mr. Stalin, because even though we do not concur with the view of Stalin, Seeman against the North Indian laborers, At the same time, and Stalin had got some grudge against some got misunderstanding with Seaman, because Seaman was remarking that if that pen statue of Karunanidhi has been installed in the Marina Beach, and he will be the first person to go and demolish that
Demolish
statue.
it.
With that remarks, Stalin was very much wounded, and he wanted to take action against the Seaman. That is why he should have requested the Prashant Kishore, and to just issue a statement to register the case against Seema. This is a drama because they have got in very good books. He was the one who had received 380 crores from Stalin. Will he make any adverse remarks against Stalin? So this is only an arrangement between the Stalin and Prashant Kishore. Just like that, he had given some statement. Based on the statement, Stalin had arrested the minister. Stalin had made modified the sections, the IPC sections against Seema. Because what I want to ask is, does Prashant Kishore have such an affection against the Bihar people of Bihar? He was only a blue. He was doing only broker activities. He was working for DD, that is West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee. Mamata Banerjee. He was working for the victory of Jagan Mohan Reddy of Andhra Pradesh. He was working for the victory of Stalin. And basically, you can see that Prashant Kishore is basically a Brahmin. DMK, Stalin has been leading a party who is anti-Brahmin. Always they will be cursing Brahmins, they will be agitating against the Brahmins. But if Prashant Kishore is a real Brahmin, can he go and accept them? Can he go and accept the money from Stalin, who is basically a Brahmin cater? So he is an opportunist, Prashant Kishore. So only this is a drama between Stalin and
Prashant Kishore. Now we will move on to Udyanidhi Stalin. There are two instances. Udyanidhi Stalin, he seemed to have quoted when he started acting in his movie, which is called Kannai Nambade. He was just a party member, a youth wing leader. But now, by the time the film got over, now he says he's become the sports minister. And also, he says this has come to him after his 4.5 years of the work that he has put into the party, for the party, and for the people. For that, Sauku Shankar is quoted, just for 4.5 years, if you have just become the party member, party leader, youth wing leader, then the MLA, and now the minister, then what about a person who is a 3-timer MLA, T.R. Balu's son, T.R.B. Raja? You mean to say those people have not worked their way to achieve such things in life? What is your take on this? Why does Udyanidhi Stalin blow his own trumpet when we all know that he is not a good actor and he is not a good politician either?
Even as an actor, and you can inquire about him in the cinema industry. And everybody has been blaming Udyanidhi Stalin. So many accusations have come against Udyanidhi Stalin. Now all the distributors, he had spoiled the life of all the distributors.
Yes.
He is taking the picture, he is buying all the pictures. He has got monopoly against all the theaters, because since he is in ruling party, all the theater owners, they want to get in the good books of Udyanidhi. He has been taking control of all the theaters. Nobody can release any pictures without the support of Udyanidhi Stalin. And he has been bargaining, and he has been buying the movie at a very low rate. And he has been, earning substantially from the films. Now these people have looted the country, looted the state. They have got lakhs and lakhs of crores. What is the necessity for these people to earn 100 crores, 200 crores from the cinema industry by spoiling the life of all the distributors, all the mediators in the cinema industry? I don't understand. The main aim of Stalin is that he wants to convert the black money into the white money. He had looted the state. They have got the lakhs and crores of rupees. And that
Yes.
has to be changed as what is that white money. Even Stalin already said Stalin had got 2 crores of car, that is in the name of the J. So these people just want to make the black money, to make the looted money into a white money. Previously, what these people, the Gopalapuram family, what they did, the looted money, they will give for interest. Rajati Amma, Dayalu Amma, they would give for interest for all the looted money. They would give for interest in most of the leading textile owners, most of the leading businessmen. They would give for interest. That was the way they have been earning money. Now they have got a very good choice, because by investing all the looted money in cinema industry, that is why a giant movie was started by Udayanidhi Stalin. There was a very big accusation by the cinema heroines against him. Everybody is saying that he is a sadist, and even Andrea, one of the leading heroine, and she was making very, very, very strong allegations, worst allegations against Udayanidhi Stalin. And Udayanidhi Stalin was also saying in one of his interviews, we should commit mistakes without the knowledge of anybody. Without the knowledge of anybody, we should be able to commit mistakes, commit mischiefs. This is the way he has been behaving in the cinema industry. Now he has come into politics, and he had become an MLA just 2 years back. 2021, the election was held. He had got only 2 years experience as MLA. And he might have 3 to 4 years experience as youth, DMK youth wing secretary. Whereas his father had taken that 20 to 30 years to become a minister. Because right from to the 1976, Stalin was in politics. And in 1996, he had become a mayor. It had taken 20 years for Stalin to become a mayor. After that, only 2006, Stalin had become, after 30 years, he had become a minister. And for becoming the chief minister, Stalin had taken 40 years. But this person, Udayanidhi Stalin, has been taking only 2 to 3 to 4 years to become a minister, to become an MLA. And how is his performance? You can see one of the video in which the press people has been asking about the entrance exam being introduced for school admission, for which he has been blabbering and he has been blinking and he doesn't know.
And the joke is standing next to him was Ponmudi, who is the education minister also, higher education minister.
He is also blinking.
When the reporter very nicely asked him, you're all up to not having NEET examinations. But ours that a government circular has been passed saying that whoever wants 10th class admission into government schools need to write an entrance exam. And Udayanidhi looks totally blank. He didn't even know that such a thing was happening.
Yes, because even the press people, they should not have asked such a question from Udayanidhi, because he is the minister for sports. He is not a minister for education. They should not give importance to Udayanidhi Stalin by asking questions from other portfolios. But as you said, the education minister is also standing along with him, and he also doesn't know anything about the examination. Yes. And you see the fate of Tamil Nadu, if the concerned ministers also do not know important happening in his own portfolio, how the administration will go on. This is the standard of the ministers. This is the qualification and quality of the ministers, which we have been holding. So it's a very sad state of affairs for Tamil Nadu that we have got such people as ministers in the cabinet.
Yes. Even Ponmudi couldn't answer. He was standing next to him. They all looked totally, shocked, or they didn't expect this question from the press, probably. My next question to you.
One of the ironies that he was previously, it is said that he was the lecturer of a college previously. But the way in which he speaks, his accent, everything, Just I was thinking that he should have been an illiterate. Because a person who was holding a lecturer job, he will have some decency in his accent, even Tamil accent. He was speaking very colloquially with the people. Even the Dayas, and after we as a speaker, he was speaking for the Dayas, and he was calling the ladies in a colloquial way. He was telling Osila Porigila, very colloquial way he has been talking. He is not talking as an educated person. And such a person is the Minister for Higher Education. That is because all the PhD students, all the PhD department, all the postgraduate department are all under the control of such a minister who doesn't know how to speak, how to address the audience, how to address the people, how to address the voters. He has been talking very the local accent he has been talking.
My next question to you: on March 17th, Stalin is going to open a new gallery at Chepauk Stadium, Chennai. And he is going to name, and the gallery itself is being named after his father, Karunanidhi. This trend goes to show that anything and everything will be Periyarized, Karunanidhified, later Stalinfied, and then the Udayafied, and then the Imbanidhified. I think it's high time somebody took action against all this.
That is why you have to ask Mr. Annamalai, because he has got his own central government who has been keeping mum after seeing all these atrocities. And by spending 39 crores, and Stalin, by spending 39 crores of people's money, public money, he had constructed a memorial. He had constructed a memorial. And without satisfying, and he says that by spending 80 to 85 crores, he is going to construct a pen statue for Karnataka. What is that? Inside the ocean, inside the ocean, and inside the sea, he is going to construct by spending 80 to 85 crores.
Yes.
Even after this, he is not satisfied, Stalin. That is why I have just remarked in Tamil, Stalin has been doing Appa Puranam. Stalin has been singing Appa Puranam. And everywhere, most of it, he has started a library and at Madurai in the name of Karnataka. And he is also going to start a museum inside the memorial for Karnataka. He had what is that? He had decided to put the name of Karnataka to the ECR, very big road, you know. So everywhere he wants to propagate the name of his father. This is what they have been doing. And because even a day will come when even Stalin will try to put Karunanidhi's name for Tamil Nadu. He can even name it instead of Tamil Nadu as Karunanidhi now. There is a chance. So he has been propagating the name of the father. This is what. But my mind has been reminding the incident of Gaddafi of Libya. Gaddafi was telling to everybody that you should worship only his name, Gaddafi. And everybody knows that what had happened to Gaddafi. And in the open street, he was killed by the mob. And in the same way, Uganda, there was a president for Uganda, Idi Amin, who will construct the statue, who used to construct statue for himself. He would himself open his own statue. This is what happened, and everybody knew the fact that what had happened to Idi Amin. In the same way, even if you take the Purana, and Irania was telling everybody that you should not tell the name of Perumal, you should not say that Vishnu, you should not say that Narasimha. You should all pray only by using my name, Irania. His own son Prahalada had refused to chant his name. Only after that, Narasimha has come as avatar and killed Irania. This is the history of the people who wanted to propagate their own name. And I just want to tell to Mr. Stalin that your father is not a fit person. He had involved in so many atrocities. He was the one who had introduced bogus voting in Tamil Nadu. He was the one who had introduced liquor in Tamil Nadu. Was the one who had used violence in Tamil Nadu, violence in the election. All sorts of misdeeds was done by your father. Everyone in Tamil Nadu knows about this. He is not the person to be decorated like this. He is not the person to be boasted like this. Anyhow, you happen to be his father, his son. You can make this you are worship inside your residence, inside the R.Varadharajan, not throughout the Tamil Nadu. Don't try to propagate this. He is not fit because he is not a Gandhiji, he is not a Nethaji, and he is not a Kamaraja. Such big leaders was living in India, and Kamaraja was living in Tamil Nadu. And even Annadurai, and because I am hating Annadurai only on one because he was an atheist. But in all other way, he was leading a simple life. When he died, his family didn't have 100 rupees because the wife was saying that he was receiving the salary of the chief minister and used to give for the home expenses. This is how leaders had lived in Tamil Nadu. But Karnataka had not lived such a model life. He had spoiled everything. He had made all sorts of political atrocities, political violence. So such a person should not be given recognition like this. That is why I'm advising starting to concentrate to work for the welfare of the people instead of concentrating on developing the popularity and developing the image of his own father.
And thank you for joining us. With us, we wind up this episode. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.